What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Excuse the appearance right now. I'm on my way to a little gig, but I just wanted to vent to y'all today, this morning, man. I woke up feeling a little slightly different this morning. Basically, man, just tired. And I don't know, man. It's like this journey really show you some things, man. This journey really show you some things when you trying to self-improve and self-better, find a better version of yourself. Things happen and things lead to, unexpectedly, like last year I was in a whole different space than I am now. And that's just for me, just like starting my journey and everything. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain for real, but basically, I was looking back at, last year, how I was always, surrounded by friends, and I was always like going out. I was hanging out, drinking, doing all this, and working at, I don't know, I was just like living life, man. But it never felt, at the time it felt right to me, but now that I look back on it, it's like that. But it's like when you look at where I was last year, if I look at where I was last year and where I'm at now, it's just crazy, man, because like a lot of things just changed, man. And it's like right now, in this current situation, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm gonna just vent to y'all. I'm at my lowest right now, like, and it's part of the journey. Like, I'm not upset about it or anything, but it's like I look back and I'm like, damn, I'm really at my lowest right now, like, dang. But it's, I came to the conclusion that it's part of the journey, man. Especially if the Most High will destroy, rebuild, and that's what I feel like He doing with me right now. Like I was saying, last year it's just like I had like not a bunch of friends, but I had like a circle and everything like that. But it seemed like since the beginning of this year, and me going deeper into trying to, figure out myself and everything like that, you don't hear from nobody no more. You don't hear from nobody no more, and it's just crazy. And I really ain't look at it until like last night and this morning, and I had read something on a YouTuber's page. Dang, I forgot what it said, but basically it was saying like, people don't want to be around you until you have like things like a nice car and you're doing well in life. People don't care until you do. People don't care about you unless you're doing well in life. But when you at your lowest, nobody give a fuck. So excuse my language. So it was like F everybody respectfully, and I felt that, boy. I felt that, because I'm like, I've been at this point for a while now. Like, it got to the point where I deleted my social medias. Like, YouTube is the only thing I got, so I deleted the IGs. I never had a Facebook for real. Well, I've been deleted Facebook years ago, but IG was my main source of social media. Well, I kept in contact with everybody and had everything, but I deleted that. I deleted that back in February. So deleted that, and YouTube was my only source. So yeah, I was still uploading videos and everything, but I promoted my videos on my IG, but not really, because it's like I ain't really think nobody really gave a heck anyway. I'm like, nobody really cared, like, so, and that's how I felt like majority of my life, man. I always felt like I tried to fit in. It ain't nobody's fault, but it's like I always tried to fit in, and I always tried to be feel accepted by people, and that's screwed up, man. You shouldn't feel like that. You definitely shouldn't feel like that. But as me being young, and me being like the only child, and I never had like a male role model, or just like a circle around. Like, me and my mother was cool, but I was becoming a teenager, I wanted to be around, and I always wasn't like I'm still not like the best looking person, or and my personality was was awkward, which I later found out probably had to do with my early introduction into porn and everything. because now that I know the stuff that I know about what semen retention can do for you, and I look back at my later life where, you know, I was watching porn every day and pleasuring myself and doing this and that, you know, it takes the energy from you. You don't have that confidence and, you know, this and that. But not only that, I ain't have a male role model or male figure in my life, so I really ain't have the masculinity like that. You know, never really had nobody to show me like that and everything. And so that's why I always felt like when I got around a certain crowd of people or something, I felt like I always had to be accepted and things of that. And yeah, man, you shouldn't do that. You should always want to be yourself. You always gotta stay true to yourself. But at that time, I didn't know. But fast forward now, as I'm growing into that and I'm starting to, you know, figure out myself, doing my shadow work, going back into my childhood, I'm starting to realize these things. And I also see who was really there for me and who wasn't, you know, and who was really my friend and who isn't. Like, you know, like I said, I'm like at my lowest right now, and you know, I deleted all my social medias and everything, and there's a couple people that, you know, slid through, hollered at me, you know, and they know I love them for that. I always will. They know who they are. But you know, it's also the other people that I used to associate myself around that you don't hear from at all. And I get it, we all got lives and shit, we all doing our thing. You know, I ain't mad at nobody, because at this point in time, I feel like the isolation is well needed. Feel like the isolation is well needed, you know. And yeah, man, I like being alone, because it really shows who's really genuine there for you, you know. And I got, you know, it's be so much bubbled in me and stuff, and I don't be feeling like I have I talk to God about it, but you don't have like that human interaction with nobody. So that's why I make, you know, the videos and stuff, just a vent, you know, and I just throw it on here, man. I don't tell nobody about it. Like I said, I don't have no IG, so I don't post it on there. I don't tell none of my friends or family. I just throw it right on here. But like I said, it's probably a couple people on my IG that look at it or stuff like that. But like I said, this isolation period is needed, man. It shows I only really got probably two good friends, you know, that slid through for a nigga. But it's all good. It's all good, you know, because when you at your lowest, you know, you start to find yourself. You start to get more in tune with the Most High. You know, and that's what I feel like I'm just rebuilding, man. I'm learning the things that I never learned, that I should have learned as a man, you know, becoming a man and becoming a husband. And it's a lot of things that I got to learn. And right now, by me being so low right now, I'm embracing it, because I'm going to rise back up better than ever. I'm going to be a whole totally different person. And that's probably why God separated me from these people, you know, or, you know, certain people that was in my life, because next time I come around or something, you know, I could be a whole different, totally human being. They might not even like that person no more, you know, because the person that I was, you know, I was always the gullible guy, the nice guy. I didn't say what was on my mind all the time. I kept quiet. I was like a yes man. I was a yes man. Shit, I was a yes man. I was simping out here back when I wasn't married. I was simping heavy. You know, I was simping heavy. You know, and I can laugh at that now. You know, I done lost relationships with females that I thought was going to be a part of my life forever. Shit that I took for granted. Excuse my language again, but stuff that I took for granted. And like I said, man, it's just time for a change. It's just time for that change, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Every day, I feel like, you know, growing stronger in my journey. It's days where I just feel like, damn, am I getting anywhere? But then it's days like this morning where I'm like, you know what, I am. Because I look back at where I was last year, partying and associating myself with friends and, you know, this and that, to now where I'm at, only associating probably with like two people that slid through and hit me up, you know, and just being alone and getting more in tune with myself. So it's lovely, man. You gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. If you're going through this too, and one thing I notice about YouTube and watching other people videos, I know I ain't the only one going through this, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. Like, if I told the people that I associate with about semen retention or holding in your seed and how it makes you a better person and finding, this and that, and they be like, "What, nigga, semen retention, nigga? Yeah, whatever, man. I'm gonna go ahead and knock shorty down and this and that, and." I had to like separate myself from that, or I just don't talk about it when I get around them people, man. And it's crazy because that's just who I am. I like, that semen retention changed my life. It's changing my life. Semen retention is changing my life. I fail at it, but it's like if I fail at it, it only makes me grow harder at it. And then next thing you know, I'm doing days, and like I don't even look at these women the same and stuff like that no more. Like, I don't look at them lustfully or anything like that no more. Like, semen retention is changing my life. And it's crazy because I tell the people that I see every day about it, well, I used to, and they just don't understand, and I'm not talking about friends or anything. I'm talking about actual family. Like, you just don't understand. They just don't understand, and you gotta realize that it's not your job to make them understand. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for letting me to vent. Vent to y'all for real. I'm gonna have to end this though before I become too late. So, yeah, man. Stay true to yourself, man. Stay true to yourself. And if you're by yourself, if you're alone in your journey, embrace it. And just know that the Most High God is doing that for a reason, So get to know yourself and get to know him. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next video.